Yes, I told y'all I was gonna talk about it. Well, no way I wasn't gonna talk about it. Yeah, still getting a little sorry, throat a little get that little lump in your throat. Um Other part of CinemaCon was that Black Panther 2 footage was shown during this moment, during the event. Um there weren't a lot of details. But it said that the footage came as part of a larger sizzle reel for Disney's upcoming slate and featured a shot of Shuri, Okoye, Nakia united at the front lines of battle. The Black Panther 2 footage does not include confirmation of who Wakanda's army is preparing to fight, but this could be a tease for Namor's role. So, you know, that's smart, I guess, that you would show Okoye and Nakia and Shuri fighting a battle. I don't think it's that much of a secret that they're clearly going to be fighting Namor and, Atlantis or whatever. No mention of T'Challa, which I think is smart. It's also concerning. Because the one thing I told y'all for a while now, like my line in the sand, I've been very nice. I've been patient. I've been respectful of Marvel all this time, and I will continue to do such until or unless they cross that line and advertise or promote Chadwick's passing in the trailer. I better not see a funeral, a dead, nothing, because I just want people to kind of just think about and just kind of empathize like what that would feel like if you lost a family member and you grieved for an entire year and a half. By the way, I just saw a video of Derek Bozeman and his other brother, I think Kevin Bozeman. And while they were talking, this was only in like 2001, like a couple months ago. And he was saying, we're still grieving. So the Bozeman family is still grieving. And I could only imagine losing a loved one, still grieving after like a year and a half of their passing, if not 2 years. And then you look up on a commercial and you see the character your brother, your loved one played being to promote a movie and then being called a tribute. My friend told me, he brought up like the best example I could think of, because I've been struggling with this and I didn't know a good example or analogy until he brought it up. So I went to the University of Illinois, and, we're known as the Fighting Illini, right? And one of the issues with the Fighting Illini, which happens also in baseball, I'm sure y'all have seen that. It's happened with football, with the Washington Redskins, derogatory term and all that. The Braves and all that, you see that stuff happen, right? Where they would take these Native American, first indigenous people and make them mascots. And one of the controversies when I was at U of I was that our mascot was a chief. It was an Indian chief, the chief, right? And he would just parade around and stuff like that. And here's the thing. They always called that a tribute. They called it an honor to tribute to those Native Americans, to make them a mascot. And then everybody in the crowd, doing the whole chop and all that stuff. But the people closest to the situation, the actual Native Americans, was like, this is disrespectful. Stop this. You're making a mockery of our people. And that's what dawned on me. It doesn't matter what you call it. You can call it a celebration. You can call it a tribute. It doesn't matter. What does the family think? What are the people closest to the one you think you're celebrating? What do they think? And I am not endorsing or pushing for people to go harass Chadwick Boseman's family. I am not going out there and saying, we got to go ask the wife how she feels right here, right now at all. Give them people their peace and privacy to grieve in whatever capacity they need to. If they want to step up, cool. If they don't, cool too. But my thing is, are you sure? Are you sure potentially killing T'Challa, and you already understand how much the average person makes T'Challa and Chadwick synonymous? You already know how people see them one and the same. Are you sure potentially killing T'Challa for the third time is really the best thing to do? And is the family okay with that? You think the family would want to see a funeral for T'Challa after they've actually went to the real funeral for Chadwick? Would you want that? Would you want a company to potentially take your loved one and make everyone relive that traumatic thing that you're still grieving and going through at that time? And maybe, I don't know. I don't have any evidence. I don't know. Maybe they haven't even consulted you, but then they call it a tribute. So then that makes it okay, right? They put the black director and the black executive producer, so it's got to be cool, right? Never mind what the brother has actually said publicly. I'm not saying he speaks for the whole family, but this is the only public record we have, which is Derek Boseman saying, I think he would want it recast. I think my brother would want this to keep going. But because you spin it as a potential tribute and you force that real life tragedy and trauma into this fictional story, which you have all control over, by the way. We already talked about that. Marvel can change the stories to whatever they want. People just gonna go along with it. And I guarantee you, so many people gonna watch this thing and be like, well, Marvel called it a tribute, so it's got to be good. I'm fine with this. But they played nice music. But the character said for T'Challa. But the actor said that this was amazing. Anthony Mackie said so. Angela Bassett said so. Lupita said so. So it's got to be fine, right? It's got to be. So I got two lines in the sand. One, that trailer better not have an ounce of promotion of Chadwick Boseman's death or T'Challa's death. It better not, because that is going to be the main selling point that a lot of people are going to hook onto and go watch this movie. And two, I'm going to have a problem if they do it in the movie too, because they don't have to. They do not have to. And if you believe that the only thing Marvel can do is kill T'Challa just because Chadwick died in real life, you have a severe lack of imagination. They got a multiverse. They got magic. They got time travel. If Marvel can have people believing in a freaking talking raccoon, I'm pretty sure we can live with a recasted T'Challa. Thank you so much for watching. This was just a segment of one of my live chats, and if you're interested in joining in on the next one, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications for more. I've got more videos and reviews to do for you all, and until next time, I'll see you all later.